Ooh, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, I just noticed that it's July 25th, and there's all this like Christmas in July stuff going around. They're a
Yes.
month late, isn't it? Supposed to be June 25th. That's 6
Well-
months to go, isn't it?
Oh no, it's always called Christmas in July. Yeah. Yep.
I saw some elves running around today and whatever. I was like, what is going on?
I always
Christmas
go to
in
Home
July.
Shopping Network, and they have great holiday deals. I can get my turkey and the hams early. You know, it's comes just at the beginning. It's great.
I never did that, but right now it's 90 degrees and humid, and they're starting the Christmas stuff. I was like, you got to get out of here. I'm not ready for that. And Costco's like got Christmas ribbons up and whatever.
Yeah. Right.
It's nuts.
Hey,
D-Ray.
there's D-Ray.
Hey,
How's it going, man?
I'm
We were
good.
just talking about Christmas in July. It's always been Christmas in July.
We're live. We're live, by the way.
yeah, I see it up there.
All right, just checking.
I'm better trained than your compadre over there. So.
Yep.
Christmas in July. Do you get your wrapping paper in July? You know, when they have these sales. You know, getting everybody ready.
My wife does all that stuff. She's the frugal shopper. So
I couldn't believe it. It just seems like really early this year. It's
Hello,
extra
hello.
early.
Yes. Yep. No, it is.
It's July 25th. So
But
they're
no.
like, here we go.
Always been, man. Yep. It's like I said, it was always from the Home Shopping Network. That's what I was, kind of get the great deals. I don't know. I know the Hallmark, FOMO's into the Hallmark stuff. So it's all good.
I don't watch the Hallmark channel either.
It's great. I have the Christmas shows on already.
All right, we got 5 minutes to go. Let's take a look at what's going on. I got to refresh this right now because we're already deep into this. But the only princess, queen of the night, sitting here, Malawi. Malawi. That's how you say that. 8,888. That bidder is very consistent.
Nice bid.
The first crown there, 45.98. A Blaze at 555. The first Ghostbuster at 388, and another one at 411. The puppy pulling out a little extra.
It is
On this one. You got a fire helmet on this guy.
that crown though, man.
Some
Look
bling
at it.
teeth.
That's
This crown.
That's a strong bid crown.
It's a fireman crown. This
Yeah.
is a serious beat right here.
Oh wow, 45.98. Oh,
45. Yeah, that's right. That's not a mistake. That's
Yeah.
somebody
That's
wants that specific crown. Wow.
yeah.
Don't mess
Pretty
him.
impressive.
And he's got a golden CryptoPunk on him.
Yep.
That necklace
it.
right there.
Thank you, my crypto adventures.
All
But
right.
yeah.
I need to refresh one more
What
time.
you got for Malawi? You got any good info?
Oh, sure. Hold on. Hold the wire. Here we go. Oh, not that one.
Merge.
Easy does it.
Look at that.
Malawi. It means flaming waters
Oh,
and refers to the setting sun over Lake Malawi.
okay.
Even though it's landlocked, a fifth of its water, which is Lake Malawi, home to the largest number of fish species than any other lake on the planet.
Wow.
There you go, D-Ray.
Language.
There you
Talking
go.
about language.
I
Let's
think
go.
somebody's putting in a bid right now.
That's good when there's a lot of fish. You
No.
want
Oh,
fish?
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't
Well,
go fishing just to.
Well, I mean, I thought you want like just a bass or something.
It's-
Wouldn't it be great
it's-
if it was just a
it's
lake full of
diverse.
bass?
It's diverse. You can get like, a whole smorgasbord of fish.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Known as the warm heart of Africa due to the welcoming nature of its people.
The warm heart.
You gotta love that.
I bet you it's warm.
The warm hearts of the people. And they
It
got
is.
plenty of fish. All
I
that
know.
kind of fish to go around.
Fish and warmth. It's awesome.
That sounds like right up D-Ray's alley.
It does. It does.
Let's check the bidding. It's gonna go up. This will not stay there. 8,888.
No.
Definitely going up for that. The crown, though, that's a solid. That's
Hey,
a solid bid
Miss
right
Susan,
there.
how are you? Thank you.
555 388 411.
Yeah.
Almost 2 minutes. Get your fast gas ready to go.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I wonder if that crown is going to go. I think the crown might go over 5,000. That's something there.
No, you think so?
I might.
That's strong as it is.
It is strong. I wonder what's going on with the crowns. Some stuff. Got a minute 50 left, people. This is it. I wouldn't mess around. We've seen this before. I wouldn't mess around with the last minute bidding. But sometimes they go through. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. All kinds of craziness happening on these auctions, man.
What do you think of D-Ray?
I'm just looking, just poking around, window shopping.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the Ghostbuster one. Both of them. Puppy, nice fire. I liked how the fireman. Yeah. I would love to see the fire hat with the fire. I don't think we've seen one yet.
You don't think we've had a fireman body with a fireman helmet on?
No.
I don't think we've seen one either.
That would be. I would have yelled or something.
I got a black mamba with a fireman hat. It was the first black mamba that come out in the auction.
A black mamba with a fireman hat?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's the first one. What'd that go for? Did you pay up for it like these guys? $45.98?
No, I didn't pay that much for it. I want to say it was around 900, maybe 1,000 honey.
That's a good price.
But that's back when our princesses were back around 5,000 too. So
yeah, that's only going to get get more bonkers, man.
Yeah,
this is not like you waiting and you think you're going to get discounts later.
It's only going up from here. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Here we go.
Oh, 48. Look.
48,
wow.
48.
I told you. Wow.
Somebody's got to come on the show and tell us what
10 seconds
about that.
Malawi, that's a great price for a.
Yeah, that's a good deal for such a beautiful fishing village. Flaming Waters.
Flaming Waters, that's right.
5,000. It went for 5,000.
I called it. That's right. Look at that. Wow. 400. That's it. Awesome.
Well, did you bid that, Ray? Is that why you knew what it was going to be?
No, I promise. I'm good.
How many leftover bids we got?
Look at Malawi, though, man. What a deal. Good for you. What a great deal. Yep, it's
all right. Malawi at 8,888. The Crown pulls out an even 5 bills. The Blaze at 555. Ghostbuster hit 400 and 411 for the second Ghostbuster puppy.
That's beautiful.
Nice. Strong bids out there.
Strong
bids.
Excellent.
The Crown, the most surprising one of the night. 5,000, leaving Malawi at 8,800. This was a steal for a
It truly was, especially the empowerment bee. Look, he got a bearded cowboy, man.
This is what do they call that when they're juxtaposed there?
Barber.
You got this big old beard, and you got a barber bee. Just doesn't, those two things shouldn't go along.
So if we go back to yesterday, we had 2 crowns, right? One of those crowns went for 4,000, up in the 4,000s.
It was more. Oh yeah. 15 for the one.
Mm-hmm.
And 558 for the other one.
Yeah, what happened here? This was a Fat Finger Zero?
Could be.
But yeah, that's wild because this.
Yeah, you need to refresh that. Something's wrong because that Traveler didn't go for that much.
What happened there?
Let's refresh.
All right, I'm going to go back and forth.
Yeah, 48.
There, 488.
Yeah. 33.
33.
41.
Still strong.
Yep. See, there you go.
So in every NFT collection, the crown is normally the rarest trait. I know we've got some different stuff going on in ours, but I think that's why you see those crowns going for so much. I mean, it's just recognized as one of the most rare traits anytime you're in a collection. So That's good. I mean, we got another good group going.
It is. That's true. Yes, Marisha. Good evening. Thank you.
5,000.
Yep. That is great.
There it is. Good stuff.
The list is growing of must-haves. You must have a royal. You must have a princess. You must have The gold DMT, everybody's talking about it. The gold, of course, that's a crazy beat. The black mamas and the crowns.
Yes.
What's going to be the next cool trade? The
Um,
lipsticks. And the
I think
lipsticks always been hot too.
yeah, lady lipsticks, both of them. Right, there's two of them. So
I think
that
the wannabes are going to be big. I got two of them.
you got two wannabes.
They're
That's true.
fairly rare. They're not crazy rare, but
Yes.
they
Yeah.
do stand out with no wings.
Marisha likes the Prince dog. Yes, it's a good looking one. It's a good. I love all the different dogs are awesome. Hello, Hatsack. And speaking of Hatsack and FOMO, great job this morning. I love the new crypto swarm spaces, and I love all the cool sound effects. You guys, I heard that they were doing a traffic report of NFTs. I loved it.
That's right.
It was amazing. It's cool, and I know they're finishing up one right now. Cardiac Chris and M2 Austin. So Austin M2. So yeah, it's awesome. Good stuff. So
yeah, that's what I was trying to get out of John last night. I had heard through the Beehive that Hatsack had got a new mixer board, so I was trying to get some alpha out of them. But
I love it. There was all kinds of sound effects. I like the horn.
They were working that pretty good.
That was excellent. Thank you, Ariel. Appreciate it. Yes, crowns are expensive. They're getting up there. Gold DMTs. I think it's been kind of going a little bit, ticking a little higher. The gold DMTs over the crowns, but they're neck and neck. I think the golds too. Did you say golds? Because that's another one. That's
golds aren't rare. They're dime a dozen. I keep forgetting I don't have one yet. So
no, it's not at all. There's nothing to them. All good, man. So yeah,
I just got one little story. The headline that I took off here from Cointelegraph wrote this up about the merge is Ethereum's chance to take over Bitcoin, researchers say. So, and another quote, also, I'm not going to show that one, but Vitalik Buterin, the one of the co-creators and the leader of Ethereum right now, says that after this merge, Ethereum is only 55% complete. So he's got more work to do on what's going to happen there, and he says, he's shooting for being able to do 100,000 transactions per second.
Yes,
which would of course make that ridiculously fast and efficient. So that's a good thing. But making this, this is all about the proof of stake and how that's changing the system, and it's going to make ETH more rare. So it's going to have a chance to take a run at Bitcoin. But this is a great article. Check it out on Cointelegraph.
Yeah.
But, did you get a chance to read that, or what do you think about the flippening, as they might call it?
I think like because everybody complains, and you hear it. I mean, even too with NFTs and all that, and how they talk about the energy usage, all that stuff, right? Obviously, if that goes smoothly, there you go. I mean, it kind of solves that, and that talking point that everybody uses. That's why NFTs are not like a bust, right? That they're just. I think they said something about a mint is like 100,000 transactions on Visa, something like that, an NFT mint. So, and that's ridiculous. So, yeah, if that goes through, I mean, the whole thing like you're talking about, all the fees, the gas, all of that stuff will be minute. It's going to drop it down. We went through some of this stuff. It's 99.5, 99.9% more energy efficient. It's amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big deal. I actually come across a space who had it was one of the other co-creators that was speaking about Ethereum. It was very interesting. Like we look at the Ethereum blockchain, and it's pretty simple. I mean, everything's transparent to us, so we love it. But he was talking about the complexities of this blockchain compared to something like Avalanche, where everybody's seeing the simplicity of movement over there, the cheap gas. He goes, they just fail to understand that thing's like a dinosaur pretty much. It's very, very complex, and this is why they're having to do all this testing and stuff on it and make sure everything's going to go smoothly. But stuff like Avalanche is a layer 2 on top of this complex blockchain. So it was really interesting listen today to get to hear all that stuff.
Right. Absolutely. And yes, hey, Buzz, Michelle, how's it going? Good to see you. But it is, and that I was reading into that too. There's a lot of things people think that just because Ethereum upgrades, all the layer twos have to upgrade to that, and it's not like that. I mean, there are some pieces of these. I don't know that. Like I said, I'm not a developer, but yes, but most of that is not. That's why obviously when they roll it out, they have to have all their ducks in a row, man. Can't just go rolling out Web ETH2 and then it just freezes.
So, breaking the system.
Yeah, so it is. It's why it is. It's very complex, man. I mean, these are smart people. That's why when you're dealing with technology, you can't, have some hard date. It's kind of ridiculous, right? Even though we have one now, September 19th, right? At least for the initial stuff of it starting to, get in there. So very cool. Did you have something else, Tim, or is that?
No, I have a, maybe I'll just put the link in there, but it's like a 6-minute testimony that someone gave on Capitol Hill about what is Bitcoin. I'll put it in the links, but we don't have to watch that. It just starts out from, the basics of what is Bitcoin and how it's an efficient mode and of transacting all over the world. And that it shouldn't just be dismissed, and it's important to the progress of humanity. The guy was saying, but it's a great interview. I'll put the link out there, but it's a 6-minute video, so we don't need to watch that whole thing. But I'll definitely share it inside the links.
Yeah, right on.
Saw that on LinkedIn today, but it was great, just from start to finish. What Bitcoin is, what it can do, and why it's important. So. Definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, very cool. And did you have any? Or I'll just jump into it, D.
No, jump into it.
Go for it.
All right on. Let me share entire screen. We're gonna get the tunnel, Tim. There's a tunnel. He loves it. All right. So Chipotle takes buy the dip literally. So with new 200K crypto giveaway. So the restaurant the chain is going to do a giveaway with Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, Avalanche, and Doge. And, it's cool to start seeing these big restaurants, everybody starting to get on board from, like I said, restaurants to banks to anybody that's in that Web 2 system. So that's what they did is they bought $200,000 worth of crypto. And on Monday, the announcement, Chipotle said that through July 31st, fans would be able to play, buy the dip, and eat the dip. And it's a game using their rewards. So the company will give away $45,000 of Bitcoin. Okay, that's one level. Then they'll give away $10,000 worth of Ether. Right? It's funny. That's the one that's the least amount. All the rest are more. So 13,000 in Solana, right? And 14,000 in Avalanche, and 14,250 with Doge. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. They're going to be doing crypto giveaways, and if you want, if you're a person that kind of eats there a lot, you get more chances to keep registering to win. So, just thought that was interesting that you're starting to see it. And I'm going to show you because I did look up because I lost my little flyer that my uncle brought home about the Bank of Pancakes, man. They got the International House of Pancakes rolling out, doing stuff too. Kind of wild.
I was fixing to say you was talking about that in the spaces this morning. And what better way to onboard people into crypto than through food?
Yeah.
That's right. I love it. It
goes back to the exact first transaction, buying pizza.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah, food wins, man, every time.
Yeah.
So another one is why Tether is launching a P2P video chat app called Keat. So Tether has kind of set up, and they're entering the world of social media. So it's kind of, like I said, kind of cool to start seeing all these things spin up. But it's Keat is fully encrypted. Is the product of Bitfinex, however you say it, Tether, and software company Hypercore. It's only available on desktop right now, but it has amazing video quality from what people were kind of saying with it. So I don't even know. Like I said, I just kind of read this today. I'm gonna go check it out because that's kind of cool. Like I said, it's the Messenger is the first app built upon Hole Punch, a platform that allows developers to build Web3 applications. So all this kind of stuff that we're talking about, this is, and I'm just clicking the link now. It says it in Twitter, but here it is, right? And again,
Yeah.
never endorsing this stuff, just kind of saying this is where you'll kind of go and check it out and read for yourself, see if it's something that you want to, look into. There's a lot of stuff that is starting to roll out because again, we are just getting started, this whole space. But that's Hypercore and Tether Bitfinex. They poured $10 million into this whole punch, this app. So that's great. That's great investment. If it's working, doing all that stuff. The funny meme where people ask if you're in for the tech in the Bitcoin space, mocking the fact that of course everyone's in it for the money, right? That's what we all joke about too. What's in it for me, right? So just kind of crazy. The other thing, right? And I like this because this is, for me, this is just how I am anyways. I know everybody's not built the same, but it's just kind of how you should act in a bear market. And this is from the CEO, and he's building too in this space. So the best bear market plan, relentless optimism. That's what this CEO is talking about for the future. That's why you keep hearing us, how we talk about this. Again, it's not only how we have an amazing ecosystem, it's just about the space in general. This is going to be where we always been saying the greatest transfer of wealth from anywhere in history of the world. So it's exciting. So this Jeremy said that companies must be resilient and optimistic about the world that they are creating, and that's kind of, like I said, why for me, why I'm the way I am, because again, I've been immersed into something that I didn't really know about 2.5, 3 years ago. Like I said, I kind of played around in the crypto, but as we talk about all the time, if I'm in Coinbase and just playing around in tokens, that's not in it. I wasn't researching and being in this every day and reading about this and being able to be on calls and learning from others who have a lot of knowledge in this space. It's incredible if you believe in what's going on here. So while many crypto veterans give out a wide range of bear market advice strategies, some opt for more straightforward approach, right? Optimism. It's always been me anyway. So that's, again, being resilient and positive during this time is very important, according to this guy, the CEO. So he told in here, as a company, you always want to be resilient in case of hard times, but also be optimistic about the world we're creating. And we are also not just looking at this. We are, as a community, we're also creating our own world. And again, that's awesome. That's incredible, right? The companies that survived, thrived, and grew were the ones that built real products and services. But we're part of a larger movement that was a change. That was a change in our business and society. And that is literally, how we keep talking about a movement, all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You're hearing this across the board. It's not, and I laugh. Like I said, I hear people make just whatever, like however anybody is, because I like I said, always been like this in throughout anything I am. It's not drinking the Kool-Aid. It's just you choose to look at things differently. You could be in the mud and sitting over there just wallowing in whatever, or you could be optimistic and look and build and put positive energy to something that we all know is going to be amazing. When you, like I said, what's funny, I've been listening to Spaces over there with Austin and Cardiac Chris, and they're discussing again the way the internet rolled out. And we've heard many of stories of people that were laughed at on stage talking about YouTube, is going to be bigger than all the, networks together. Laughing back then. Of course you'd laugh back then. But look at it now. Who couldn't tell you that, yeah, CBS, NBC, ABC are ridiculous compared to how many people as a whole watch YouTube. It's not even in the same ballpark. And back then, no one really would have known. They were talking about it, but you didn't know what it would look like. How people just like us, me, Tim, and D-Ray, we got our own little YouTube show. and we can put content out. We can put our own project and talk about it. How amazing is that, right? We're just at the beginning of something like this, where again, we've been talking about this is the new Web3. So it's all in how you look at things. If you want to be a person that doesn't see the good in everything, I mean, that's fine. But again, there's others that do, and I'm just saying that's me. That's why I've always enjoyed being on here talking about this this exact exciting time. We are getting to pioneer something. It's pretty amazing. So in this market, the best developers will go to the best companies that are making the most real world impact on business and consumers. Everybody's right now, it's a race. Everybody's doing different things. Everybody's building different things. And if you understand how far ahead we are, when I brought up where we were talking about Vitalik's own mother is working on a DAO. It's not built yet. She wants to work and roll out an on-chain DAO. All right, the mother of Vitalik Buterin. All right,
Right.
But yet, we have an NFT project. We have our own crypto that rolled out with BeeHoney. You have your own DAO. It's all on chain. You can do proposals. There's voting. The voting is done by one vote. It's fully transparent. Again, we're way ahead, right? But yet everything is just getting started. I am super bullish on what we're doing here. It is incredible the position that we find ourselves. And if it was something where you see this, obviously the big pullback and crash of crypto, ignore that. If you didn't sell, you're good, because it's going to go back up. You're starting to see it again, where I think Tim said he called the bottom, and I believe him. I believe, because he's been going through all this stuff too. And it's not just because of Tim. It's because you can see it. It's bouncing back up now. Right. But yes, Tim, you called it.
I called it, and everybody did what I told them.
That's right. It is. And two, this is why I bring up this. This is Lane Kiffin, right? He's the head coach of Ole Miss. I just love football. It's always something, that, like I said, it's always, like I said, the positive. You're trying to win, beat a team, win, right? So what he's saying is, once you start rooting against somebody or against a project, right? Think of it like that. I put in all kinds of substitute for words. You're always going to look for the negative in everything they do. Once you start going down that road, it's kind of like a web, kind of starts wrapping y'all up. But again, that's why I don't play in that. I don't play in that. I don't get in the mud. I don't do that, right? But the reason I also want to go into this is because this is something right here, and I don't want to kind of give too much credence to the stupid NFT project, because it's kind of crappy what this person made. But it's from blaming this one project, and then it was really the other one, right? And the other one took care of it immediately. So like I said, it's just something that to look at, right? GameStop, Falling Man, NFT saga shows people's power at its finest. So GameStop faced the heat for an intensive NFT listing. Insensitive, not intensive, sorry. And it is. It's an insensitive NFT listing. So OpenSea had the Failing Man NFT listed on its platform for over 2 months. But everyone attacked GameStop. And if everybody remembers GameStop, that's the ones that kind of went up against the hedge fund or the what was it, the
Wall Street Bets.
Wall Street Bets, the Reddit guys. Yeah. So that was the game. It's the project GameStop. So they had a non-fungible token listed on GameStop marketplace. It became a huge controversy in the NFT world, and it had a lot of backlash, right? Because the marketplace took action within a day as soon as they were notified, right? And this NFT in question is called the Falling Man, and they're getting hammered. And like I said, I'm gonna kind of skim over it. I don't want to even put the picture up, but it was mimicking 9/11. Everybody remembers victims falling out or jumping out of windows. That's the stupid NFT, right? But everybody, like I said, was hammering GameStop because they listed it, while at the same time, okay, GameStop got rid of the NFT and removed the creator's ability to mint, okay, in one day, as soon as they found out, right? As soon as they found out. But if you remember the title, what I was talking about, OpenSea had it listed 2 months prior. It's been on OpenSeas this whole time. But again, my point is going back to what I was talking about being negative, because everybody focused on just GameStop and they took care of the problem immediately. But I guarantee you, people are going to be all over that and always continue to talk about and being stuck in that, right, in that mud. It's kind of crazy how community and stuff like that, where you get it. So GameStop faced the community backlash. The incident opened on Pandora's box. Evidence highlight how many NFTs became a medium of making quick money at the cost of just human decency. But OpenSea, right, here it is, the Falling Man NFT has been on OpenSea for 2 months. So stupid people trying to shame GameStop for the NFT, for taking it down in a day, saying GameStop needs to stop and do better content control. They already had the best in the business, right? So go FUD somewhere else. Everybody swarmed, but they all went all over that, right? But they did have the best control. While it's still, it's not anymore when OpenSea, now that all this hysteria has happened. But that's just it. Kind of bad. It's kind of crazy to me. So
they've kind of outpaced OpenSea and Coinbase NFT. So everybody wants to look at Coinbase NFT, right? Like we all heard when it was coming. There's a bunch of hype around it, and it just didn't live up to its expectation. So we actually showed here on BeesSocialTV the T-Ray show when GameStop had announced that they were coming out with an NFT market. Dude, they blew the doors off of everybody. It was crazy. I mean, bringing in millions and millions of dollars, like setting records and all that stuff. But I mean, you kind of see this. This is market manipulation, right? Where somebody wants to go find something to put the brakes on them. They're like, okay, they're taking off way too fast. We got to do something, So it's just it's the way they play the game. This is nothing new. So you have one business taking off while one business is struggling. So they even though they both had it listed, it's just that manipulation of, hey, let's show what they're doing over here to put the brakes on the project. But it's one of those things where I don't think that you could have got OpenSea to take care of it any faster. I mean, it seems like it takes them 3, 4, 5 days to take care of something, once it's been brought to their attention. So I applaud GameStop. I'm glad they got the bad news turned towards them, because they actually turned it into good news of how fast they took care of it. So
right.
Just another standard to live up to. So
yeah, great point, man. But it's funny. Like that's what that's what all of this is with sometimes the FUD and negativity is it is kind of like you say, it's manipulation sometimes, right? But and that's what this one was, right? But that's also is what everybody when all of this starts really ramping up and we start flying, people better be aware and understand, right? That's kind of why we took so long building a solid foundation and a great community. Recognize all of this, it's going to come, right? It's going to happen. So we need to kind of support and help each other, right? This is what we are. We're all bees, right? We're all working towards the same goal. So, like I said, I thought it was interesting, and why you kind of stay out of that.
You have to be ready for this stuff. I mean, imagine all the people that minted bees that sold out early. They didn't stick with the project. I mean, it's the same thing with apes. These people had their hands on apes for mint price.
Yep.
So I mean, it leaves a bad taste in people's mouths, and they talk. So it's gonna come. People are gonna fight against us, and
it will,
just because they sold out early. They didn't believe.
Right.
So.
Right. And it is. That's that's hard. I mean, I understand that, but I'm just saying that's why everybody just get ready, because again, we we're on the runway. We're about to take off. This was another one I just thought it was interesting, because I even was, like I said, listening to Austin and Chris over there. And anybody know? And I know you can read this now, but do you know that there was a cryptocurrency before Bitcoin? You guys know that?
I didn't know it.
Oh, yeah. So this is Investopedia, and there is a caveat. It wasn't on a blockchain, right? So, but in cryptocurrencies existed before Bitcoin, but they didn't reach public attention until the 2009 with with Bitcoin. The first cryptocurrency was called eCash. It was developed by a company called DigiCash, right, in 1990. The concept and the company were created by cryptographer David Chaum. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. So he published a paper, and it was called Blind Signatures for Untraceable Payments, right? But it was in infancy. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't on blockchain. It wasn't on this digital ledger type thing. But it did have some kind of contract, right? Where, like I said, I don't know how it worked. Like I said, I was just going through it. I thought it was very interesting because you always hear that. So yeah, there was this thing called DigiCash, and there were some other ones. I think eCash, B-Money, and BitGold, and Hashcash were very influential in Bitcoin's creation. So look those up. Those were ones that were prior. So like I said, I thought it was interesting. But don't take me to task because it wasn't really true cryptocurrency on the blockchain. Okay. The other thing, that's what I was trying to tell you. Look at
There it is.
the IHOP, International Bank of Pancakes, man. I got this. Like I said, my uncle, he just went out and had breakfast, and he brought me back a flyer, and it got him hyped because he was like, "Man, I can't. You've been saying it's going to happen, and it's already,
Did he bring you any? Did he bring you any pancakes though?
No, I can't eat pancakes, man.
Wow.
I wish I could. Syrup, none of that. Butter, the whole thing. I can't eat any other coin. But yes, this thing, you earn rewards, right? Every $5 you spend at IHOP earns you one pan coin to use on rewards. A pan coin is a crypto pancake. And you can trade 3 pan coins for a short stack of 3 pancakes. So what else can I redeem? So trade pan coins for a variety of tasty assets in the stack market. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
That's my kind of yielding. That's my kind of staking and yielding project.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's where we're going, everybody. This is going to happen, right? This you're going to see. I mean, I know we already had McDonald's. I know they had the McRib. They had a McRib NFT already. This is all, this is going to be fun because these people are now going to have to work for your business. Or I'm going to go to Denny's.
Let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little deeper. So what value do these tokens have?
What value?
Yeah.
They have pancakes behind. They're backed by pancakes.
Okay. But you could go sell these things for people that I mean, I'm just saying.
I know. Hey, this pan coin's backed by more than the dollar.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go eat pancakes every morning. 3 meals a day. I'm going pancakes now. I'm gonna stockpile.
And yeah, and you can start your own exchange, D-Ray. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. You have the D-Ray IHOP. You got your.
Do they need what do they call their liquidity pool? Is that a syrup pond? Yeah,
syrup. But it's cool, man. All I'm saying is, it's all here. It's happening, and we're dialed in, so we hear it everywhere, right? And then last, this is just I like little tools. This is a cool thing because it I don't do all the technicals, right? I'm not sitting here, and I don't do day trading. But this is a cool thing. It gives you strong sell, gives you all that. So if this is Bitcoin, right? I'll go to Ethereum, and then when you hit Ethereum, you just go over to the analysis, or this markets. Oh, come on, technicals. My bad. So see how it adjusts. So this is average, just kind of sell. Bitcoin was strong sell, but just funny. Some of all the little tools that they got, because again, I don't read, charts and all that stuff. But I'm also not, like I said, I'm not a day trader. I'm just going off of. I'm accumulating.
I think I saw there that ETH was down to
zoom out.
It's down to 14.
Yes,
nice.
It is.
Keep going down a little bit. Keep going down a little bit.
I know.
I want one more opportunity to move in before we move.
One more. That's what I'm saying. Just get to 900. That would be beautiful. Yes.
Ray, I did flash up all those comments from everybody. George, Austin saying B-Hob, Raja in there, Cappy Queen, and Scott McHenry. B-Hall.
B-Hall. You say it. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, it's just interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on, and you know, that like that CEO says, just keep building, man. We're all you know moving this ball forward, man. And if we just keep focused and you know keep building out this ecosystem, keep bringing people in, it's an incredible thing that's going on here. So I'm pumped. That's right. Thank you. I do have.
Ray has the ultimate diamond hands. He's never sold anything ever.
I don't think it is. I love it. It's beautiful. It's a
He's
beautiful
bought
place.
NFTs that have like 10x, 20x. I'm like, dude, you need to sell those. Nah, I'll just hang on to them. He's never sold anything. I don't think he's ever sold anything.
It is. That's funny. Yeah, I got my on-chain monkey. That pumped a little bit.
They should come up with a word for you. So degens, you know, that's all degens do. They stay up all night. They mint, they flip. You know, so
right?
we need a name for the 5B diamond hand guy. You know?
Yeah, right. That's I like it. That's what I'm talking about. But it's all gonna, like I said, all of it is gonna be beautiful when all of this. Man, you can't even imagine. That's why, like I said, I get to hear. I didn't know anything about the internet, right? I didn't experience that, but you can only imagine, like here, right? I get it. At the 98, 99, I was in the military. I didn't ever mess with the internet, but then you had the .com bubble burst and all of that ridiculousness happened, and people were freaking out. You know, people were building all kinds of .com goofiness, right? And that's the whole thing. That's what's going on. That was the burst, and that was just the beginning. It's crazy, man.
And then NFTs are what really pumped me up so much, because it's like we're in Bitcoin when it was 10 cents, 20 cents, you know. Yeah. I mean, we are in super duper early with NFTs. So super exciting, man.
Yep, I am. That's what I hear you, man. Craig, why do I like this? Let me count that. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that, man. And yes, it is a tight race, Scott. We'll see. One day we're gonna see who sells first.
Well, if there's a beer shortage in Texas, I mean, we know who's selling first, right?
That's right. Yep, some whiskey. They're low on whiskey. That's right. All good, man. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. It was a good show tonight. Thank you. Appreciate everybody watching. If you could give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Anytime sharing's great. Like I said, you sharing on your Twitter, wherever you have any social medias, click that share button and put it out there. So thank you.
Let's see 20,000. 20,000. We hit 10. Let's see 20.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right.
One more last look at the last auction, and then how many we get? When are we getting this royal? It's been over a week now.
It's been a while. This is a drought, man. This is a drought.
Yeah. I told you, I don't know how many times over the last couple of days, it's hazy, hot, and humid. We need this to clear out so the royals will come back. I think that's what it is.
It is.
The weather.
True. It's true. Because I mean they bring in. I mean we've seen royals go up to. I know they're 50. What was the highest royal? What was it? 90?
I think it was 90, 92 or something like that.
It was around there. Yeah.
I was wondering if it was going to break the 100, but I think
that's bonkers.
Held out at 90. Yeah, that was a big one. I'll look that up and have it for tomorrow. But you think there'll be a fat royal in the crowd here tonight?
I want to say yes, of course. Yes, it has to be. It's like when we were trying to burn billions, man.
We went 42. We went 42 times. The dozer went out there. So I don't know. It's got a week times 5.
I could do that. I could go 42 nights without a royal, and then have 5 royals up there.
Oh yeah, I know that's what's gonna happen. Like all of a sudden, it's like all royals.
Awesome.
Oof.
Yep. Good times.
Very good. All right. We'll call it there. We'll be back again tomorrow night. And of course, if anybody's up in the morning, FOMO Head is on Crypto Swarm with special news alert straight from the helicopter at 10 a.m. on the Crypto Swarm Twitter handle.
Yep. And don't forget, they have their show the evenings. It's from 8 to 10. And that's the other part of Crypto Swarm, the evening edition.
With Austin and Cardiac Chris.
Austin, yep, and Cardiac Chris. This is awesome, man.
Good stuff.
Yipper.
All right, very good. Thanks, boys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Right on.
Right on.
Right on.